Let me show you something cool. Can you see the camera sensor move? Oh, see small lens they shake oh. This is the all-new TECNO Camon 18 Premier, and with this smartphone, you do not need a gimbal. Well, sort of. This footage was captured using the TECNO Camon 18 Premier, and it's just insane how stable the footage is. As you can see, the 12 megapixel periscope telephoto lens, which doubles as the wide-angle camera on the TECNO Camon 18 Premier, is way better than the 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera on the Samsung Galaxy A52. Anyways, before I tell you more about the TECNO Camon 18 Premier with the gimbal stabilized camera, let me show you what it comes with in the box. Now, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier comes in two colors, Polar Night and Vast Sky. Nítorí Ọlọ́run, which one is Polar Night and Vast Sky? Anyways, the one I have here is the Polar Night color, and I like this color, it's elegant. The TECNO Camon 18 Premier comes with a TPU case, a warranty card, a SIM ejector tool, earphones, a USB Type-C cable, and a 33 watts fast charger. It has a glass red that is resistant to scratches, and it does a very good job in hiding fingerprints. It also has a plastic frame and glass at the front. For protection, it has glass made by AGC. It's a Dragon Trail glass, which is a protective glass cover that is strong and is scratch resistant. This smartphone doesn't have an IP rating. I submerged it in water for 5 minutes and everything was okay. Now, this is just proof that the TECNO Camon 18 Premier would survive being dipped inside water. Do not try this at home. If yours doesn't come on, do not call me, I beg. Now, for the external features, at the bottom, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier has a 3.5mm audio jack, a mic. It has a second mic located at the top. It comes with a USB Type-C port and a mono speaker that is loud but lacks bass. On the left side, it has a dual nano SIM card and memory card tray. On the right side is where you'll find the volume and power buttons. The power button is a bit flush with the frame and it serves as the fingerprint scanner. When it comes to unlocking the TECNO Camon 18 Premier with the fingerprint scanner, it's actually fast. Face unlock is also available on this smartphone and it works in the dark. Now, moving to the rear, the TECNO Camon 18 comes with 3 cameras. It has a 64 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel stabilized gimbal camera that is also the ultra wide camera, and an 8 megapixel periscope telephoto camera. It also has an LED flashlight. Switching the phone around, it has a 32 megapixel front facing camera with dual LED flashlight. Now, for the display, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier has a 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's a bright display at 550 nits and it can be used outdoors. The colors are vibrant. I like the size of the display. It's good for consuming media, but the negative is this display doesn't support HDR10 and HDR HLG content. But if you're not into watching HDR content, watching YouTube on this device is good. Also, with a mono speaker, consuming media is it's not that immersive. Now let's talk about the processor in the TECNO Camon 18 Premier. It comes with the Mediatek Helio G96 processor, and just like the G95 processor, it's a 12nm processor but a bit faster. With the Mediatek Helio G96 processor, you get faster scrolling with a 120Hz refresh rate, fast and reliable 4G connectivity speed, dual 4G SIM support, and gaming is slightly better. Now, before I show you how the TECNO Camon 18 Premier handles games, let me show you some synthetic benchmark scores. For Antutu, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier scores 344K, which is around the same score of the Mediatek Helio G95 processor. For Geekbench, it has a single core score of 510 and a multi-core score of 1739. For multitasking, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier comes with 8GB of RAM, so anything you throw at it, it will be able to handle it. For gaming, let's start with Call of Duty. I played the game at medium graphics and high frame rate. Shit, this phone they whine me knee. I be my eye they pain me. It looks like the G95 processor isn't optimized for Call of Duty yet, but smartphones around the price range of the TECNO Camon 18 Premier play the game at very high graphics and very high frame rates. With the strange graphic settings, the phone did play Call of Duty well, it didn't get hot, and my only complaint is the mono speaker isn't making gaming on this smartphone enjoyable. Now for PUBG, it played the game at HD graphics and high frame rates, which is much better. The gameplay is good, but again, I didn't enjoy the gameplay because of the mono speaker. Now I have good news. The TECNO Camon 18 Premier does not have ads. Yes! And also the skin on it, which is iOS version 8.0, has been cleaned up. The notification area looks different and clean. The icons are way better now and the settings has been cleaned up as well. The funny ringtone still exists, but This is much better, Techno. Well done. For updates, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier will be getting Android 12 updates. Yes! Now for the negatives, well, I wish we had the option to disable or enable the swipe down from the notification area. Now what I mean is swiping down from the top left side shows you your notification, while swiping down from the right side shows you the control center. I just wish we had the option to turn off this feature. If you're not used to it, it can be really confusing. Now for the cameras. The front-facing camera on the TECNO Camon 18 Premier is a 32 megapixel camera. It captures skin tone very well. Bokeh shots look very good on this smartphone. Sometimes it can be a bit too sharp, as you can see here, but it captures very good pictures. Now take a look at this picture. This was captured by the TECNO Camon 18 Premier model. This is beautiful, guys. The front-facing camera handles dynamic range as well, as long as you turn on HDR. What's up, guys? So here's a video from the front-facing camera, the 32 megapixel front-facing camera on the TECNO Camon 18 Premier. It can shoot in 2K, 30 frames per second. If you want image stabilization, it can only shoot that in 1080p. So how is the quality? How is the video quality? How is the audio quality coming out from TECNO Camon 18 Premier? I think it's all right. I think they finally nailed the skin tone. It looks like they've nailed it. So yeah, this is how it looks like. This is how the front-facing camera looks like on the TECNO Camon 18 Premier. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. Now, this is the video bokeh mode, aka cinematic mode if you're using an iPhone. And as you can see, it's blurring out the background and just keeping me in focus. Of course, it's shooting in 1080p, 30 frames per second in this mode, and the skin tone looks very nice. TECNO, well done. Now we're talking. So what do you guys think about the video and audio quality in video bokeh mode? Like I said, it's shooting this in 1080p, 30 frames per second, and I'm loving the skin tone. Yeah. Now moving to the rear cameras, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier has a 64 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, which is also the gimbal camera, and an 8 megapixel periscope telephoto camera. The main camera takes very decent pictures, colors look natural, bokeh shots are very good as well. For the 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, well, I like how it increases the saturation a bit. The photos look good, and for photos it can move from 5x to 60x, and in video mode it can only go up to 15x. What's up, guys? So here's a video from the rear camera of the TECNO Camon 18 Premier. Right now I'm shooting in 2K. This phone doesn't shoot in 4K unfortunately, but the 2K doesn't look bad. So this is 2K, 30 frames per second, and no image stabilization when you're shooting in 2K, but the quality looks good. It looks good. Look at this. This guy actually entered gutter, man. So this is 1080p, 30 frames per second on the TECNO Camon 18 Premier. Video stability is turned on, and oh my goodness, how did this guy enter gutter? That's funny. So what do you guys think about the footage coming out from the Camon 18 Premier? This is ultra steady using the 12 megapixel wide angle camera. So right now I'm just going to pick up the pace. Look at that. Look at this guy. How did he do this? Anyways, so right now I'm just going to run, jogging right now, and as you can see, the footage is stable. Now for the battery department, the TECNO Camon 18 Premier comes with a 4750 mAh battery, and using the 33 watts fast charger to charge this smartphone, it charges it from 0 to 100% in 1 hour 4 minutes, which is impressive. For my usage, I got around 7 hours screen on time with this smartphone, and that's with mobile network 4G on without Wi-Fi, so that's impressive. And now for the price. The TECNO Camon 18 Premier goes for 182,000 naira or $322. The build quality on the TECNO Camon 18 Pro is very good. Performance is solid as well. The front-facing camera takes good pictures, as well as the 64 megapixel rear camera. Well, at this price range, I really think we should be getting a device that can play HDR content. The 12 megapixel periscope telephoto wide angle camera is a conversation starter because of the way it moves, but the end result won't blow you away. Also, I wish this smartphone came with dual stereo speakers. Please, TECNO. So guys, this is my review of the all-new TECNO Camon 18 Premier. It's definitely an improvement over the TECNO Camon 17 Premier. What do you guys think about this smartphone? Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys very soon. Valor, signing out.